You are meant for more than you even imagine. You can't even imagine. Please only stay if you feel called to stay. Take a few deep breaths and see if what I'm saying, the energy I'm giving off, is meant for you. And please only take, even if you do stay, please only take what resonates with you and let everything else go. Please, this is all about you. Tarot is not just me telling you everything, it's me channeling what I'm receiving, and you are an active part in receiving the message that calls to your heart. So please keep that in mind. This is a series where we listen to a piece of music. Right now, I'm doing Lana Del Rey. And we ask the cards, our spirit guides, what does the person in my collective who resonates with this song, what do they need to know? And we'll use music as the structure of the message, but it's just that, it's just the structure. And we'll go from there. So we're doing Ride by Lana Del Rey. This message could still be for you if you've never heard the song, but I do recommend after this message, if it calls to you, that you go back and listen to the song. And I think you'll have a wonderful experience. What does this beautiful collective need to know about their journey? Oh, that one came out easily. The Emperor. Let's get clarification. Why is the Emperor important? Two of Swords. Balance of some kind. The Emperor, a divine masculine, a leader, interesting. Balance somewhere. I need more, please. Thank you. Oh, this one was just wanting to come straight out. Page of Swords. So we have two, and wow. Is somebody a know-it-all? Do you need to find a balance between being that kind of seeker of knowledge and kind of wanting to know everything, but also wanting to express it to everybody and kind of shout to the rooftops, and finding a balance between that and coming into your actual power? This collective cares a lot and wants to know the truth. You're always on a mission for the truth, but you may have a hard time kind of standing in your power, trusting in your power, trusting in your leadership. You don't always have to speak your truth, although that can be very important. But sometimes just standing in your power is all that's needed in your life. Okay, what else? What else do we need to know? I want to know more about this balance. I do think it has to do with balancing out the masculine energy, and that doesn't mean that's not gender specific. All of us, oh, we've got the Devil card. What else did we get? The Ace of Cups and the Moon. When I say masculine and feminine energies, it's not gender specific. It's more about balancing inside yourself. So we're not talking about someone or some, you know, outside of yourself. So don't get that confused. It's more balancing the energies within yourself. I do believe we do have these dualities, and balance and harmony, I would say, is probably the biggest key to life in most things. And so I don't mean to, create a binary in that way. It's more so think of it just your energies inside. And this could be for non binary people, male, female, it doesn't matter. With the Devil coming up, that can be a really scary card. Like, you probably noticed my reaction. It scared the shit. It still scares the shit out of me. I'm still working on that. The thing with the devil is that it also gives you opportunity to break free. And especially in this context of this collective that really the song Ride by Lana Del Rey resonates with you. I think you've been searching to break through, break free, break free of those chains, those, imaginary but very real chains that you have on, that we all seem to have on in some of these systems. You're ready to let go of it, but there's something getting in the way of that. It can often be addiction. Now, addiction could be substances, but it could also be, I don't know, any other kind of addiction. There's lots of different types of addictions. Sometimes I have a social media addiction that I need to keep in check. Sometimes, it could be substances. Absolutely. That's the, obvious one that comes up, especially within this Lana Del Rey context. But I have a feeling that this addiction is in the past. Or if it's not completely in the past, you're in that energy of like you're ready to break free. So with the moon, you're doing some introspection. There's something that you're maybe not seeing. But with the Ace of Cups, you're ready to kind of move on with a new energy, with a new kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Like lease on life, spark or energy in life. But I want to know more about the moon actually, because there's something I'm getting, that there's something you're not seeing to really truly heal from this, whatever this addiction, whatever these chains are that's keeping you from being your most free, most authentic self. God. Yeah. What is it? What are they missing? What is it that they're missing? I'm being called to, sorry. Apparently I need to switch decks. For some reason, it might have to do with the picture. Already, though, I'm seeing the sun on the back of the deck. That was the first thing I saw when I pulled it out. And so I feel like if we find what we're missing here, this is what's coming for us. The sun, which is also a more kind of masculine energy. Yeah. What are we missing? What are they missing? Or we? I do think that I am included in this as well, which is interesting, which is why it's like really making me emotional. What is this collective missing? What are we missing? I can't even like hold on to the cards. What are we missing? What perspective are we missing in this moon energy? Justice? Two of Swords? This is balance. We're missing balance somewhere. Which, I mean, I should have seen. I mean, we talked about balance with the two, but this is just affirming that it's balance. Something is out of harmony, which for me, originally, I was thinking these energies, this masculine energy is out of balance. But let's see if we can get that clarified. I need to know more about what we're balancing. What is out of harmony? What are we balancing? Let's get two cards. Two cards, so one for each side of the scale. They're right here. What are we balancing? Sorry, that's just wild. We literally got two aces. Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Cups. Ace of Pentacles is earth energy, grounding, planting seeds, hence the earth energy. Ace of Cups is water energy. Emotions, emotional connection, new chances and opportunities for love, relationships, friendships, heart connections. So these are the two sides of the scales that we want to be balancing. If you're like me, if you're, well, you know what? I'm going to say if you've been drawn to this, especially through Ride by Lana Del Rey, you probably tend to go heavy on the, oh, wrong one. Sorry, go heavy on this, on the Ace of Cups in, you know, riding the waves, things like that, where you're comfortable in your emotions and you're comfortable letting the waves take you throughout your day. But sometimes you do need to bring in this earthy, grounded energy. Again, I mean, it is just a confirmation of this emperor. We need to bring in more of this emperor, mature leadership, calm, stoic sometimes when it makes sense. But again, it's about a balance, right? It's about balance between these things. But I'd like to say that this might be down here where we need to get these two in balance. What can we do? Sorry, for this one, what can we do for Earth for more grounded? Lots of different things. We can take deep breaths if you don't have time, if you're at work and you need to, you know, ground yourself real quickly. You can take, you know, 5 deep breaths. Try to be present in the moment. A really good way for that, especially if you're feeling anxious or something like that, a really good way to do that is to think about all your different senses that you have. So, what can you see in your present time? What can you hear right now? So, maybe you can hear, like, I don't know, a fountain going off, like my dog fountain, I can hear right now. What can you feel? What can you taste? Did I miss? I missed one, but you get the idea. There's 5 of them. Did I say touch? I think I did. Anyways, you get the idea. You can do something like that. You can also ground yourself by, you know, well, doing a guided meditation. I do Insight Timer is really good. I pay for that. I'm not sure what kind of free stuff is on there, so you'd have to check it out. I think you can get stuff free on Insight Timer as well, but it's worth the money for me. But I totally understand not everyone can do that. Well, let's ask the cards. Let's do one more because we're pretty much at the end of this message, but let's ask what we can do for grounding. Give us more guidance on the grounding that we need to do to balance out. Okay. That's too many. We got a bunch of cards. But let's see. Let's just rattle them out. Rattle them off. 3 of Pentacles, community help, working through issues together. 9 of Wands, perseverance. Queen of Swords, again, a similar, not the same, obviously, but now we're definitely a more grounded, but this time with a wind, with clarity. And and the world, which is definitely my favorite card of the whole deck. It's like the formula. It's just given us the formula. Not being afraid to ask for help, to get involved with your community and work together. Always perseverance, thinking clearly. I was going to say not without emotion, but because, we are. We are the emotional being, and that's okay. But balancing it out with a little more logic, clarity, and you'll be handed the world. It's yours. It's yours. You just have to keep going. Break those chains to become your most free, beautiful, authentic self that I know, especially if the people in my collective here that I already know have such a giving, beautiful heart. And I know if I haven't come across you yet and this is coming across the first time, I believe without a doubt that you are also within that category. You have a beautiful giving heart. Balance again is a massive theme here today. I can't stress it enough because it's coming up again now as I'm just kind of channeling the end of this message. Balance in giving and receiving as well is very, very important. If you've got a beautiful giving heart, that is wonderful, but also be open to receive, because there are people, things, whatever, that want to give to you. Have an open heart to not just give, but to also receive. Anyways, I hope you have an absolutely wonderful rest of your day, rest of your week. Go break those chains. Go be your most authentic self. Let me know in the comments if this resonated with you. I love you. I'll see you for the next video.